guide our leaders right, help our youth the truth to know. In love and honesty to grow and living just and true. Great lofty heights attain to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign.
Thank you very much, Chioma Siplo Chigo, Chioma Omera, for that wonderful rendition. We have a right to be listened to and be heard. We did get questions from a lot of people across the country, from Lagos, Ibadan, Onitsha, Benue, even London and New York, and they want to find out from these candidates today why they think they need our votes and what their plans are for us for the future. It's the most important thing today that we want to find out is why we, the young people, have been taken for granted for so long. We've been called the silent majority, the apathetic demographic who never really cares about voting and elections. But this time, we think change has to come. I mean, there's change happening all over the world, and we don't think Nigeria should be left behind for any reason. The candidates who are going to be on stage today were not chosen by me or anybody in this crowd arbitrarily or without consent of the youth. Over 8,000 votes were cast on whataboutUsNigeria.org, and the top 7 candidates were invited here today to speak to us and let us know why we should vote for them. They'll be talking on topical issues which are also voted on by the same number of youth. So whatever we're doing here today was democratically done, and nobody was forced to be here. Unfortunately, we might not have all the candidates here today, like I'm sure you already know, but those who are here with us will give us their answers, and those who are not here with us will leave to you to know what to do with them. We're going to be talking to some people in the crowd just to find out what the expectations are for this evening and why they are here today. I'm sure most of you at home are excited and waiting to meet the candidates. But first of all, let's just find out get a feel of the crowd here today. They're mostly made up of very young Nigerians who came here, who have the same passion as most of you at home, to find out what the future of this country is and what will happen after April 9th if we should still call this our country, and if we would still have a stake in Nigeria. Hello, sir. How are you doing? What's the name?
Ebuka.
Do you represent any particular group here?
Yes, Sleeves Up.
What does Sleeves Up do, and why are you here today?
Well, Sleeves Up represents, I'm a first-time register, and I'm going to be a first-time voter in Nigeria. And Sleeves Up just basically got the youth to roll up their sleeves, go register. We have to have a voice. And if we don't register, we can't have the voice.
Thank you very much. Any particular issues that are bothering you that you would like to be tackled today?
Well, for one, as a first-time voter, I would just like to know, I'd like to be convinced about what I'm voting for and who to vote for. That's why I'm here.
Thank you very much, Emeka. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
I like the jacket. Very fashionable. Which of these issues with power, education, and what have you, what bothers you most, and what do you want to hear tonight?
The main thing I would like to hear tonight is the candidates demonstrate an understanding of what the issues are and the consequences of not dealing with them. I think in the last debate we heard them make a lot of promises, but what I would really like to take away from here is the concrete sense of understanding on their part of what the issues are, how to deal with them, and what the consequences are of ignoring them.
Thank you very much. I can see a very popular artist in Nigeria who, in the last couple of months, has become very active with youth issues. Mr. Bankole Wellington, popularly called Banky W. You're here today. Thank you very much. We have done the R part of the RSVP, which is register. Have you selected? You don't have to tell us if you have selected. But will you go through with the SVP, and what is your message to the young people of Nigeria?
I am going through with the RSVP thing. Register, select, vote, and protect. And that's the message that we're giving to every young Nigerian. That's the reason some of us have been so involved from the start, and that's why we're still involved today, is we need to come to a point where, you know, the days of just dancing at rallies and taking young people for granted, those days have kind of passed. It's about what are you going to do for Nigeria? What are you going to do for young people? And so, you know, that's why we're here today, you know, to find out those of them that have agreed to come, fine. If they didn't agree to come, you know, we leave it to them to tell, you know, to explain what that message is. But right now we want to find out what they're going to do for Nigerians, what they're going to do for young people. We've registered in record numbers. We're also going to vote in record numbers, but we need to know who to vote for. And this is part of that process.
It's interesting that you would be talking about not wanting to dance, seeing that you are a musician. But I think your message is very clear. Hello, madam. How are you doing?
Hi, thank you.
Why are you here today, and do you represent any youth organization, or you're here on your own?
I represent KIND, Kudrat Initiative for Democracy.
What are your expectations here today?
Well, from the candidates, I expect to hear what they intend to do, and not just that, but how they intend to follow up the plan. Because it's not just about having a plan, it's about making sure that your goals are actually met within the time that you have actually set to meet them. So I want to hear what their strategies are, their merging and evaluation plans, and at the end of 1 year, can we actually see a difference, and at the end of 4 years? So that's what I'm here to hear.
Thank you very much. Hello, good day, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
There's a lot of talk that debates are not necessary in Nigeria, that with or without debates, most people have already made up their minds, and besides, it's a very small majority who do watch debates. Do you agree with that, and do you think debates actually make a difference?
Yeah, I do totally agree with that. You have to understand that in the third world country politics, this kind of things all little or no relevance in shaping the political culture of this country. There is no doubt about it. But notwithstanding, I think you know, we're really good head in there. We'll be there one day.
Thank you very much. I don't know if we can get Miss Chimamanda. How are you doing today? Very well, thank you. I see you going through what you have prepared to grill the contestants for the candidates today. Do you have any expectations for singular? There's a lot of talk about what they are going to do. I'm sure you want to know the how and the when for most of these things.
I do, but I think that what's, for me, most important is that we're talking about this, that we're having this debate, that finally our politics is coming to a stage where we're exchanging ideas. I think it's a fundamental part of a democratic process to talk about these things so that candidates don't take people for granted, so that our political system is not just about colorful rallies. So that's very exciting for me.
Thank you very much. Good day, sir. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Your name, please.
My name is Koko Danagaji.
You look very demoralized already. What is the problem?
Because these candidates are not coming, so that's why I'm losing energy.
No, they are coming. They are definitely here. When you see them, is your energy going to come up?
I hope so. That's it.
What sort of energetic questions do you want them to answer today?
Exactly what is affecting you and I. I'm here from Cross River to represent the interests of my state and Nigerian citizens who are age bracket like myself. I want to ask questions that is going to benefit me and my fellow Nigerians like you. I'm going to ask questions about transport first because I know that in the years past, like maybe 10 years ago, used to have toll gates in Nigeria. The essence of the toll gate was to generate revenue to maintain potholes and create more road. I'm going to use Malaysia as an example. In Malaysia, they have such toll gates. They generate revenue enough and they maintain their roads. But in Nigeria, they've been allocating a contract to most federal roads. Nothing has been done. It takes from here to Kaduna, you drive so safely because the road is done. From Lagos to the east, it takes you 2 days because the road is not there. So I want to know if those parts, southeast belongs to Nigeria, or south side belongs to Nigeria, or Nigeria just owned, or maybe they're not selling. That is exactly what I want to know.